Hey y'all, it's Amy, and after the last two challenges I just did, my body needs, or my face needs to be exfoliated and stuff like that. So I'm going to be using this. I got this from Family Mail. Again, my mailbox will be open soon. Just be on the look for the video. It won't be till like December. But I'm going to apply this and just sit here and have a conversation. Maybe a story time, because I was supposed to do one on Halloween, and just didn't get a chance to. Wasn't no big secret about it. I just didn't get a chance to film it. It smells like... what does that smell like? It has some type of smell. It's not cucumber. Oh, melon? I don't know. I digress. I'm actually liking that word a couple. Ooh. Why is this... what the heck? There is cucumber juice. Citrus. That's what I'm smelling. There's lime juice, pressed flowers, and cucumbers in this mask. And I'm smelling the lime. I knew it smelled familiar. I don't really care too much about limes. I'd rather have lemons. Let me know what y'all think. Limes or lemons. Ooh, it's burning my eyes. So, what y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Leave me a comment below. I don't know if I can leave this one that long. It says 15 to 20 minutes. But I totally digress. Because this stuff is strong. Especially around the eye area. Don't get it in your eyebrows, kids. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see if it'll remove with the makeup wipe. Hopefully. Because I don't want to touch the camera with... I touched my iPad. I don't even have a camera. So, let's get started with the story time. Story time vlog, I'm going to say. Actually, I might have to stop and wash my hands. I don't know yet. It's kind of... yeah, I'm going to have to stop and be right. Okay, so my hands are all clean. My face is getting tighter. Sorry if you hear the fan going. It is hot. So I have to have it on. Because I'm a big person and we need air. But, so this is not really my story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. This is more of a Tammy story. Me and Tammy were in bed. And my mom was in bed. And at the time, I slept with my grandma. Because we didn't have no other rooms. And back in those days, you know, people slept together. Because we were poor and we couldn't buy any more rooms. So, me and my grandma slept together. And I got woken up really early in the morning, like 1, 2 a.m. And Tammy got woke up and we got our shoes on and stuff like that because Grandma was like, hey, we got to go to the hospital. I don't feel good. And for my grandma to say that, she ain't feeling good. Okay, my grandma was never one to complain about anything. Uh, she could be sick for a week and tell you she is fine and dandy, you know. But she's just one of those people. And she hated doctors, especially male doctors. She didn't want to, because she was old. And she was 63. And I was 10. This happened back in 99, by the way, for all of y'all need to know. So me and Tammy got dressed, and sorry, that was bothering me. Me and Tammy got dressed, and we went to the hospital, and my mom parked around front, where the admissions and stuff is, and they were like, well, you need to go around to the other side. And so my mom drove around where I had to walk around the building to the, what is it called, emergency room. So I got to the emergency room and I was like, hey, we need a wheelchair out here. By this point, my grandma had collapsed and I didn't know that part. All I know is I needed a wheelchair because she wasn't feeling good. But they got her wheelchair, and as soon as my mom opened the door to put her in the wheelchair, my grandma collapsed, and she had a massive heart attack in my mom's arms. Okay, fast forward. I'm not even really sure how long. But she passed away due to a massive heart attack, and her kidneys were shutting down and stuff like that. But so we were at the funeral, and my uncle, his nickname was Biggie because he had a twin brother. He was the big brother, and Biggie and his twin was little or something like Little, and his brother had died a long time ago. I've never met his brother, but he was one of my favorite uncles. He was there, and he was like, I'm gonna be the next one to die, and I want this casket, and I want this song, and I want this, and this. All of my grandma, my grandma had on blue. He wanted blue. He wore a suit. In fact, he got buried in a suit. Same color as my grandma, same casket. Not same casket, same music, same, pretty much everything was the same, but just for a boy. Now I don't remember if he was her baby brother or whatever, but they were really close. I called him Piggy, Uncle Piggy, but the rest of them called him Uncle Biggie. I don't know how I called him Uncle Piggy, because I guess I couldn't say Biggie at the time. I don't know. Anyway, he had a bunch of dogs. But anyway, the day he passed away is what this story time is for. The day he passed away, my mom was in the kitchen doing something, taking her medicine or something. I don't really remember what she said she was doing. Tammy was in the living room, and I was in my grandma. I was asleep still, I think. I'm not even sure where I was, honestly. I might have been at my brother's. But Tammy came in the door, and she was like, Mom, why is it so smoky around Grandma's chair? And my mom was like, I don't know, but I seen fog going down the hallway and going into the living room. And my grandma had this one chair she always sat in. And she would sew and quilt stuff, like make homemade quilts. And they seen a white smoke around it. There was no... we can't explain it. There was no... My mom wasn't cooking, even though she was in the kitchen. She wasn't cooking. I still have yesterday's. I do a face mask pretty much every day. And I've already done one twice today. Because I'm trying to get my skin back to normal. This has warm water on it. But there was a white smoke. And nobody can explain it. And then a couple hours after that, we got the call that Uncle Biggie died. And so that was my first kind of run-in with the ghost. Yeah, that was my first. Well, it wasn't mine, it was Tammy's. But yeah, not a big ghost story, just an innocent, spooky. We haven't seen it since. But I digress. So I really like the feel. Now I'm gonna go wash my face, but with some clean and clear. But I really like the smoothness of it after those face masks. Again, that one was a cucumber from 7th Heaven. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off here because I just filmed 3 videos and I got people to write back. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a nice day. Bye, YouTube. Subscribe.